All right, my friend, let us begin in an easy seated position and just moving the upper body forward and back and side to side just to get settled in and sense your sits bones in the mat. And then make sure that your low back is taken care of. And so sometimes we're kind of sitting with the upper body forward. So just rock back and allow that tailbone to curve down into the mat. And then feel the sides of your waist really long and tall. And the chest is open. And if it helps, you can turn your palms face up. It sometimes helps shift the shoulders down, opening up the chest. And then just take a minute to notice how your neck feels, moving the head side to side and forward and back. And then find an easy position for the head, where the back of the neck feels long. And then I invite you to close your eyes or gaze softly down. And we've taken a moment to sense the shape and the feel of the body. And so now take another moment to observe your breath, giving the same kindness and consideration to the breath as we did the body. And then adding that element of awaiting the sense of the sacred. In whatever way, shape, or form, or unique words that you would use for that. But having this openness to the sacred, having this hopefulness. And I like to focus on my hands and notice that the palms being turned up really feel that I'm in this shape that's receptive. And so we'll just await the sense of the sacred for another moment. And then begin to open your eyes slowly and gently. And now we'll build our full breath. So engaging the belly at that 10%. Inhale into the belly and exhale. Then inhale into the belly, find that resistance and expand the breath in through the chest. And exhale. This time, inhale into the belly, expand through the chest, and feel the breath lift all the way to the collarbone. And exhale. Take a few more breaths here. Feel the breath climb and then descend. One more time. And then we'll link movement and breath by finding our tabletop position. So that's that crawl shape with wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. We'll take 3 cat-cow. So as you inhale, soften the belly and look up. When you exhale, round the spine and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Your back makes a U. And then as you exhale, your back makes a rainbow. And then find a flat back. Stretch that right leg back behind you with the toes on the mat. And then sweep the right arm up and over by your ear as you turn your body to the right side. You should feel the stretch along the right side of the body. And take a breath here. And then inhale. And exhale, come back to tabletop position. 3 cat-cow. So inhale to soften the belly and look up. Exhale, belly button to spine and push the mat away from you. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Now come to a flat back and extend the left leg behind you. The toes are on the mat. And then as you turn your body to the left, you sweep the left arm up and over by the ear. And stay here for a full breath. And then take another inhale. And exhale, make your way back to tabletop. 3 cat-cows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And then with a flat back, tuck your toes under, lift your hips high for downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide and push the chest back towards the thighs. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then notice if you can push through the shoulders. So if you can see, like the shoulders are down out of my ears, but I also want to push the mat away from me, which helps the chest come back towards the thighs, and you'll get a greater stretch in the hamstrings. And then begin to pedal out the feet for a moment, bringing one heel towards the mat and then the next heel. Find your full breath. Then inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up. Press the palms up overhead. And exhale the hands to heart center. Take a moment to pause here to reorient to this new shape. To press the feet firmly down in the mat like your feet are growing roots. Notice how when you do that, then your legs become like a tree trunk, very engaged and strong. And then let's connect to the word allow. As we move and breathe, allow the sense of the sacred to be what it is, open to receive, hopeful and open, but also not expecting anything in particular. And so our word for this time is to allow. Find a full breath here. And then as you inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, grab your left wrist, and reach up and over to that right side and stay here for 3 breaths. So engage the belly, feel the strength of the legs, the feet firmly planted, and take another breath. And then inhale back to center, release the wrist. And then exhale, grab the right wrist and reach up and over to the left side and stay here for 3 breaths. Again, feeling both feet in the mat, the legs are strong, the belly is engaged, the right side of the body is opening through the shoulders, through the wrist. And then inhale, reach back up to center. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, place your hands on the mat, step your feet back to a high plank. And then you can lower your body down, all the way down to the mat, or just bend the elbows 2 inches. And then inhale, straighten the arms and open up the chest. Exhale, belly button to spine, lift the hips high for downward facing dog. And stay here for a few breaths, adding movement or finding stillness. And then inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Grab that left wrist. And exhale, lift up and over to the right side and stay for 3 breaths. This is actually, can whittle your waist, really working the entire core. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, grab the right wrist and lift up and over to the left side, poking out that right hip, feeling the belly engaged. And then inhale back to center. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, find plank and lower down. Inhale, straighten the arms and open the chest. Exhale, belly button to spine, the hips go high for downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Last time through our sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Grab that left wrist and reach up and over to the right side and stay for 3 breaths. And inhale back to center. Exhale, grab the right wrist and reach up and over to the left and stay for 3 breaths. Inhale back to center. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, find plank and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And stay here for a few breaths. Then inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. And as you exhale, sink the hips back into the chair and bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen the waist. And exhale, twist over to the right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left side. Inhale, back to center, rise up, reach back. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, step your right foot back, bend the left knee. And we're gonna just lift the upper body up halfway so that the chest is still hovering over the thighs, and reach the arms up by the ears. Then exhale, bend both elbows and pull back. And inhale, reach the arms back out. Exhale, the hands to the mat, step the right foot forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, step the left foot back. Bend the right knee. Inhale, lift the upper body, but it's just hovering above the thighs. And then exhale, bend both elbows and pull back. Inhale, reach the arms back out. And exhale, the hands to the mat. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. And exhale, bring the hands to heart center and sink the hips into the chair. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Rise up, reach back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fingers to the mat. Step the left foot back. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Press the palms. Exhale, sink everything back into the chair. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, stand up and reach back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, step the right foot back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the right foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Step the left foot back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the left foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise, press the palms, and exhale the hands to heart center. Nice job. Notice the heart beating, the body getting warm and loosening and changing. And now we'll build our sun C, working our way slowly around the mat one time. And then the second time, we'll move a little more quickly, flowing through each pose. So when you're ready, bringing your hands to your hips and step your right foot back. Bend the left knee, it tracks over that second toe. The hips are at a 45-degree angle. And so there's a slight twist right up in the rib cage to face forward with that left knee. Then inhale the arms up overhead, shoulders down out of the ears, and you can gaze up between the fingers for a little more balanced challenge. And find your breath. Then press the palms and bring the hands to heart center. Straighten that left knee, turn the left toes to face the long side of the mat, the right toes face the back of the mat, bend the right knee deep. You can stay here, or you can come all the way down. And then if you want to come down, your hips are sinking, but you want to lift through the waist. So I'm pushing down through that right foot and pressing the palms. And find your breath. Now, if you're down, bring your hands to the mat, and we're gonna shift our hips over to the other side, bringing the left forearm down on the left thigh and sweeping the right arm up and over by the ear. Getting that nice side angle stretch. And serve your tray of cookies and bring it back. You can inhale the arm out and exhale it back. One more time. And then take a full breath here. Then inhale to straighten the left knee, cartwheel the hands to the back of the mat, turn the hips to the back. Then that left hand comes down to the inside of the right foot. The right hand is on the right hip and it can stay there. Both legs are straight. And then you can turn your gaze over the right shoulder. If you want, you can reach the right fingers up to the sky. And find your breath. Then exhale that right hand down, push off the back toes, and we're coming to our standing L shape. You can play with balance here, come up on both fingertips. You can wrap one hand around the ankle. You can wrap both hands around the ankle. And take another breath. Then step that left foot way back at the front of the mat. Right foot joins it, and we turn our body to the right side in a side plank, lifting the right hand up to the sky. You can stay here, or you can add the tree legs, where you bring the right foot to the inside of the right calf or thigh, avoiding the knee. Find your breath. Then bring the right hand down to the mat. Keep the legs just as they are, so that knee is pointing out to the right. And now the knee is shifting down to the mat. Right hand stays down and left hand lifts up. This is called fallen tree. Gaze can be up at the left fingers, and find your breath. Then the left hand finds the mat. Right foot joins the left foot at the back of the mat. And we bend both elbows 2 inches or bring the body all the way down. Inhale, straighten both arms, open the chest. Exhale, lift the hips high for downward facing dog. And we stay here for a few breaths, finding stillness or pedaling it out, whatever feels right for you. Then inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, press the palms. And exhale, the hands to heart center. Now bring the hands to the hips. And step that left foot back. Bend the right knee. It's tracking over that second toe. Hips are at a 45-degree angle. Your upper body is not leaning forward. It's not leaning back. It's just right in the center. And then the twist at the rib cage to face that right knee. And then the arms come up by the ears. And the gaze can come up between the fingers. And find your breath. Then press the palms and bring the hands to heart center. Turn the body to the long side of the mat. The right toes face the long side. The left toes face the front of the mat. Bend that left knee deep or come all the way down, lifting up those right toes. If you're all the way down, your hips are sinking low, but you want to push through that left foot to lift the upper body up so that the sides of the waist are long, and we find our breath. If you're down low, hands come down to the mat, and I'm going to shift my hips to bend the right knee, left leg is long, right forearm on the thigh, and sweep that left arm up and over by the ear. And then you can serve your tray of cookies. Inhale, reach out, and exhale, bring it in. 2 more times. And then find stillness for a breath. Now straighten that right leg, cartwheel the hands to face that left foot in the front of the mat. Then the right hand comes down to the inside of the left foot. My left hand is on the left hip. Make sure both legs are as straight as they can be. And then turn your gaze over the left shoulder. You can even lift your left fingers up to the sky. Then the left hand comes down onto the mat. Push off those back toes, lifting the right toes up to the ceiling. The nose comes towards the knee. And play with your balance here. Coming up on a finger on each side. Grab the ankle. Grab the ankle with both hands. And take another breath. Then step that right foot way back. Left foot joins it. Turn your body over to the left side and reach the left arm up to the sky in a side plank. Now you can stay here, or you can bring that left foot to the inside of the right calf or thigh, avoiding the knee, and find your breath. Now keep the legs where they are and bring the left hand down to the mat. Take a breath. Then shift that knee down towards, so it's pointing towards the mat, and reach the right arm up to the sky and fallen tree. Gaze follows those right fingers and find your breath. Right hand comes down to the mat, left foot joins the right, and we go through our vinyasa. That's bringing the body down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And stay here for 3 breaths. And we're going to work our way around the mat, moving a little more quickly through each pose. So let's lift the left foot up to the sky in downward dog. Take an inhale. And exhale, bring that left foot forward between both hands. Spin the back heel down on the mat. And inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Here we are in warrior one. Take another inhale. And exhale, turn the body to the long side of the mat and sink the hips low, bending that right knee, coming as far down as you want to go. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat, shift the hips, bend the left knee, left forearm on the thigh, and swim that right arm up and over by the ear. Take an inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the back of the mat, turning the hips and bring that left arm down to the inside of the right foot and turn your gaze over the right shoulder. Take an inhale and exhale that right hand down to the mat. Push off those left toes, lifting the left toes up to the sky. Take an inhale. And exhale those left toes back down. Right foot joins it and turn your body to the right, coming in the side plank. And your legs can find tree pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down in plank. And inhale, turn your body to the left, reaching the left fingers high. And exhale, the left hand back down. Right foot joins the left, we're in plank, and go through your vinyasa. Exhale, inhale, exhale, downward dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Then inhale, reach the right toes up to the sky. Exhale, bring that right foot between both hands. Spin the back heel down on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up for warrior one. Exhale, turn the body. Bend the left knee as deep as you want to go. And find an inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, bend the right knee, place the right forearm on the thigh and sweep that left arm up and over by the ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the front of the mat, bring that right foot down, right hand down, and inhale, turn over and gaze over the left shoulder. Exhale, the left hand down to the mat. Push off that back foot, lifting the right toes up to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, that right foot back down. Left foot joins it. Turn your body to the left side, lifting the left arm high. Your legs can find tree pose and take an inhale. Exhale, left hand back down. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, right hand back down. Left foot joins the right. We're in plank and lower the body down. Inhale, straighten the arms, open the chest. Exhale, lift the hips high for downward facing dog. We did it. Shake the head, yes, we did. Shake the head no. Then inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press the palms. And exhale, the hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, dive forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, the fingertips to the mat. Bend the knees deep, 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 deep. Bring your bottom all the way down to the mat. Stretch the left leg out long. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. And then turn your body to the long side of the mat. Nice. Take a moment to just release that full and complete breath. And just enjoy whatever natural rhythm of breathing you have right now. My heart is still beating fast. And so just using the breath to calm the heart down. And now we shift into this portion of the class connecting to the word accept. Accepting whatever we have received or haven't received in these moments. Really just accepting what is, even physically, mentally, spiritually. Just accepting what is for today. So there's a kindness and a gentleness in it. And then when you're ready, inhale just to sit up tall. And then exhale, bring your body forward. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale, bring the body forward. And inhale, come back up. And then this time, exhale the body forward. Stay here for just a few breaths. And then begin to walk your hands over to the straight leg. And I'm going to grab the inside of the sole of the foot, but you can just place your hands on the ground in front or on the leg, and then sweep the right arm up and over by the ear. And then that arm can come back and you can bend the elbow and then sweep it over the ear. And it can come back. Just a nice fluid motion. One more time. And then once the arm is back over by the ear, notice if that right hip wants to shift up off the mat and shift it down. So you're creating length from the right hip through the rib cage and the shoulder. You'll get a deeper stretch. And just take 5 to 7 more breaths here. Then place the right hand somewhere close by the left. And begin to walk the hands along the long side of the mat until they come to the back of the mat and your upper body's kind of turned. And then we're going to actually lift up and shift that right knee over by the right elbow to where the foot is coming to the inside of the belly. And then extend that left leg long to where you're sinking back. The front of the hips is coming down towards the mat. You want to be very careful of the knee here. So adjusting and moving. And then keep your body up tall and bring the right hand really center down in front. And then begin to bend that back knee, bringing the left foot closer to the hands. If it can't reach, you can just bend the knee and bring it back down. But if you can reach for something and then try to relax that thigh, you'll get a nice quad stretch. And just stay here for 3 breaths. This is not supposed to be comfortable. It's hard for everyone. So with every exhale, just try to release a little bit of tension. 1 more breath. And then set that left leg down. Turn your body to face forward and take an inhale. And exhale, bring the upper body all the way down, or just as far as you can come down. And then notice how you feel in this shape. And then focus on the natural rhythm of your breath for 5 to 7 more breaths. And then begin to slowly lift the upper body up. Sink your weight into that right hip so that we can turn our body back to the long side of the mat. Then stretch the right leg out long and bring the left foot to the inside of the thigh, but turn your body to the long side of the mat. Nice. Now take an inhale to sit up tall. And exhale, shift the upper body forward. And inhale, rock it back. Exhale, shift forward. And inhale, rock back. This time, exhale, shift forward and just stay here for 3 breaths. Now reach that right hand over to the straight right leg, just touching somewhere. And then sweep that left arm up and over by the ear. And then bend the elbow and flow the arm back. And then reach it up and over. And then exhale, bend the elbow. And inhale, reach. 1 more time. Just flowing with the arms. Then the next time the arm is up and over by the ear, stay here for 5 to 7 breaths. Then the left hand joins the right hand somewhere close. And begin to walk the hands on the long side of the mat until you get back to the front of the mat. And then we're going to turn the body, rotate the hips, and bring that left knee towards the left elbow so that the foot is going to come into the belly. Then slide that right leg back, keeping the upper body lifted. And then begin to bend that right knee. Reach with the right hand for the toe or the ankle. And then find stillness here. And with every exhale, attempt to soften into this shape. It's very difficult. Then release the right foot down. And then take an inhale. And exhale, bring the upper body down just as far as feels good. We want to protect the knee. So if there's any tenderness in the knee, adjust your shape. And then notice if you can release any tension in the shoulders, at the belly, in the hips and legs. And then begin to focus your attention on your breath. Not trying to change the breath at all, but just enjoying the flow of air coming in and out of the nose. And lift the upper body back up and shift your weight into that left hip. Gently guide the right leg to join the left leg. And straighten the legs out front. And slowly lower all the way down onto your mat. Taking a moment to feel the back of the head, the back of the shoulders, the hips, the calves, the heels, the entire body being held by your mat. As you find rest. And now begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists. Move your feet side to side. Reach and stretch like you just woke up in the morning. And then bring both knees into your chest and gently rock side to side. And then allow the entire body to drop over to one side. Cradle your head in the fetal position. And connect to the word attend. So whatever you have received from this practice today, whatever insight or wisdom, or even if you haven't received anything, that's okay. But attend to that, offering yourself today to whatever is and whatever presents itself. And then on your next inhale, lift up to an easy seated position. Bringing your hands to heart center. The light in me notices, observes, and appreciates the light in you. Namaste.